Arsenal finally get their missing piece. Victor Gyökeres, the deal's done. He is in an Arsenal shirt. He's at their preseason over in Asia.
In Singapore, yeah.
Is this really, though, the missing piece for Arsenal?
I would say it's a piece. It is a missing piece. It's hard to say like what would have been different last season. Gabriel Jesus getting injured, of course, affected the team. Obviously, Mikel Merino having to play striker. That is not filling in that missing piece.
No, it is not. Even Kai Havertz having to be in that position.
Right.
That's not why he was brought in. He was brought in to be a midfielder.
So this is a player that is well decorated, experienced, and not a young player, not too young. Like the expectations are going to be very, very high. There's a lot of goals. I don't know if you saw his Arsenal put out a video of him receiving a message from Odegaard.
Yeah,
and all the thing he said is just, "I just need assists. I just need assists, bro. I just get me assists." And
this is what you want. I mean, this is, again, I'm an Arsenal fan. You're not. But for 3 seasons now, Arsenal have had to put someone who isn't a striker or isn't a trained striker in that position. When you go back, they sold Aubameyang, they sold Lacazette, they sold Willock, and they sold Nketiah. Those were 4 at least strikers, whether they were good enough or not. They were strikers, right? Or whether they would have cost too much, or their contract had run off, or they cared about the club. There are many reasons why the 4 of them aren't a part of the club anymore. Certainly when you get $30 million for Willock from, 30 million pounds from Newcastle, you're going to sell him. 30 million is more than I think he's worth. And I think Newcastle would agree. But when you look at who they brought in, nobody. They have a midfielder in that position, a second midfielder in that position. Gabriel Jesus, even from day one, never looked like he could be the main 9.
Yeah.
Certainly didn't play to the level that I think Arteta was expecting that he would had he been the main guy at City, right? And again, proven winner, so you bring him in for the other vibes and the other reasons. Bringing someone like Victor Gyökeres, just an in-and-out goal scorer, I think is the missing piece. The question becomes, can he duplicate or at least somewhat come close to matching what he did at Sporting Club de Portugal and in an Arsenal shirt? I don't think he's going to come close to it. One, it's a much higher level of competition.
Mm-hmm.
The level of defender is greater. There's so much more. Also, I'm a little worried about his first touch. It doesn't seem to be there, right? The reason you bring in a guy like Gyökeres, the reason you bring in a guy like Zubimendi, the reason you bring in a guy like Noni Madueke is because you're going to be facing a low block a lot. It's clearly happened over the last 1 to 2 seasons. Most clubs have come in with a low block to try to battle out the tactics that Arteta brings to Arsenal, or certainly Arsenal trying in the final third, completely overwhelming them. They're like, all right, we're going to send all our players behind the ball and see what happens. And you need players that can break that apart. In my eyes, Benjamin Sesko is the correct person to bring in for that. Valuation is way too high. A very close second, if not 1A, is a Victor Gyökeres. The guy clearly can score. He can score in buckets. He's a strong player. He's physically active. He can play the game that needs to be played in England. The snapshot we saw of him against Premier League players or Premier League defenders was when he played against Arsenal in Champions League, and he didn't look good. He looked very ineffective. What changes that also is the level of player around him. And when I hear him say, I just need assists, that's him telling you, look what I did without enough.
Right.
Now this is enough. Especially you got guys like Zubimendi. I don't think we're giving him enough credit when you look at what he's been able to do in the preseason, just simply running into open spaces on the left-hand side.
Or on the right-hand side, Dauman, the 15-year-old, this kid, Max
clearly
Dauman.
a beast.
So, look, I can see, especially in the 2 preseason matches that I've seen.
Think about how much better you'd be if you had a better co-host, right?
Alexis, I think about that all the time.
Right? The ceiling is just so high.
But the one thing I would say about Gyökeres is that it very much appears that he wants to be an Arsenal player and wanted that, and that was like the only sort of plan on his mind. I think he believes in the project. Loves the brand, loves the logo.
Bro, he shut the phone off. He said, I don't want to talk to any other clubs.
He just seems really, really invested in what's going on there. So that's what I'm optimistic about. As far as the Arsenal fan base, we got to talk about the latest AFTV video.
Big signings make Arsenal fans go crazy.
That's your man's. Yeah, that's your boy.
Let me just preface everything by saying I love Cecil. Cecil's a great guy.
We met him a bunch of times.
But you know, like when your homie don't care if something is a little cringe, you know what I mean?
It's different. I mean, and AFTV, the last few years, whenever there's a big signing for Arsenal, they do like an announcement video.
Okay,
They
remember he did Rice Baby.
right, and obviously doesn't look as great now, but the Partey video, the whole thing.
Okay, well that one we don't
in
talk about.
hindsight, but they add a level of showmanship to the Arsenal fan
There's
base.
also a bit of levity, right?
Right.
He knows he's gonna get cooked, and he doesn't care because it's fun.
Exactly. But man, there's
Did you know that Cecil G is in EA? He's the reason all those players are doing all those things. He's the one that wears the ping pong balls at EA.
Oh,
at EA.
okay.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. So all like the stuff you're seeing professional players do in EA, it's him.
Interesting.
Cool,
no,
right?
You mean not the actual footballers? Oh, the actual players.
Yeah.
He does motion
the
capture.
the motion capture.
Wow.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty crazy. All right.
So look, you didn't wear ping pongs in this video.
So they put out a Gyökeres video, and they did a whole cinematic sequence.
It's the Bane thing.
The Bane Batman mask, because that's his goal celebration.
Right.
And bro,
very well produced.
very well produced
for fairly low budget.
I mean, and if I was 7 years old, I would love this.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. If I was a Tottenham fan, I'd love this.
Because you're gonna get cooked.
You're gonna get
It's
cooked.
not about making fun of him or making fun of them. It is they know what they're doing this for.
Look, we're talking about it.
We're
It's
talking
engagement, baby.
So, but
Which is why when Everton signs a player, I want you to wear a thong. Now, look, we're gonna do a whole thing.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Thong only or thong under
but
my...
that is it. I'm ordering a blue Speedo.
Yeah. We gotta add.
You're gonna get cooked
because this is they basically cut like WWE promos for Arsenal signings, right? And this is so whether the club likes it or not, they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen.
We don't need a comment from the club. They can be like, "Do we have to do this every time, guys?"
It's like with freedom of speech, should we really continue to allow it?
Do we have that in England? You know.
So, but no, I thought it was I actually saw people's reactions to it before I saw the actual video, and people were so usually it's British people you cannot do something that is like in jest on purpose. Like,
no, any attempt to be funny is not okay.
Ironic or anything like on purpose.
No.
Not what we do.
Not in this sport.
I saw Goldberg being like, "Hey, I saw the reaction before I saw the video, so I all I saw Goldberg say was." Oh man, like, hey, look, all I'll say is this. I like Robbie. I think he's a good guy. But I didn't love the video. I'm like, what the hell is this video? And I'm like, it's just a dumb video.
It's like people act like the video is just everyone from AFTV lining up to punch a puppy. It's a silly video,
it's
guys.
so hilarious. So hey, y'all Europeans do it a little bit different than how we do it. So.
I am tempted to text Cecil, yo, stop. But I get they got the purpose of what they want.
Right.
It's fun and dumb.
All right. So continue with it. If you want more fun and dumb, subscribe to the Cooligans. Shout out to everybody watching on OneFootball.
We're the Cecil G of soccer in America.
So our link is in the description there if you want to follow that. Please go do that right now. So shout out to everybody watching.